Well, alright then. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Things are starting to go downhill. Just a little. So actually let's pause for a second and figure out how we're going to handle things. We want to enable this so that we can get more water going. This is one of our problems right now. We don't have a lot of water. Our second problem, a lot of people are stressed. We have a couple massage tables to handle that. We got plenty of battery, but that doesn't seem to be doing enough. Our oxygen generation is fairly subpar. We're not really going to count that. Building entombment, that's this work down here, which, I don't know, kind of doesn't matter. Now, delivering what? I don't know. This area, kind of unbreathable, but that's because we were doing an algae hunt. This is an algae hunt as well. As is this. This, not so much. Well, except when you get down here. So the net problem is we don't have a lot of algae, so we've not been able to generate enough oxygen on that side either. We have this pump trying to get some oxygen flowing down in here. It is polluted. I mean, it's better than nothing. We even have this algae run, which is over in this hydrogen chlorine mix. Like, people are going through really rough spots, and it's not really helping. So what do we prioritize here? Well, we have this pump that should be coming back online, so we'll have multiple. Do we really need that? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly, because this is a pretty constantly moving cycle, pretty steadily moving process. We could stand to like pump more into this purifier, but we kind of messed up our plumbing a little bit here and there. And we've got these air scrubbers that we've now disabled simply because they're taking up so much water. We need to conserve that. On the plus side, things are breathable as long as you don't come down in here. Unfortunately, that's probably where we need to have our people be. Most often, we really will need to build another cot. Make these a one separation. And another mess table. Just to make sure our next duplicant has stuff ready to go. I need to do a lot of sweeping up over here. Circuits keep getting overloaded. We'll just, repair that as it happens. So Holly's taking a break. Good. Bigwig, Blackberry, Nilderhane. Y'all need to take a break. 3 or take, we can build more massage tables. That's what it takes. Cowslip. I don't know, he seemed like he was a little sick, but now he seems okay. We are making a snazzy suit. I think we're gonna give that to one of our high-stress participants, one of our high-stress duplicants. Hawkbeat, you're like right on the line. Like, Nilderhane really should get that, but whatever. At least someone has it. It's better than nothing. This one apparently has, well, power is kind of bopping and bustling. Stressed. Our stress is starting to come down. That's really what we need. But we need the water more. Because that's a bit of a problem. These lavatories are usable, the shower is usable. We can't really do... we can't turn those off. We can have, another outhouse. That would be okay. We might actually do that. Just, to have it. Then we got this dude down here who should be pooing out coal on the reg. popping that stuff down all the time, but they're not, and it's annoying. So anyway, we're through with cycle 69, as it were. We don't have like ready access to clean water. We don't have any like right near us, which would be lovely. You know, if we can dig in and find clean water, all the better. But like all that's around us is polluted. There's like a tiny bit of water in these vacuums. That doesn't really do anything for us. So this whole like project is kind of, I don't want to abandon it is the thing, because if we can survive this whole period of, you know, tumult, then I don't know, maybe this will be a thing that we really want. Surely, like, this ice, like, there's so much stuff down here that is liquefiable. There's no reason we don't want it. But you know, this water situation is a problem. This dig is not super important. I almost want to cancel it at this point. Coming up here might be useful. The problem is this is all polluted water, which is fine if we can keep purifying it. Which we really should like build another purifier, like keep this going. Because we basically want this pipe to be blocked. We want so much to be going on there that like we want to block the pipe, essentially. Which sounds silly, but that is what we want. This is going to all kind of come up. I don't know which one it prioritizes, but so let's do that. Let's do this. There is not enough space. We'll deconstruct that purifier. Hopefully that's not a terrible idea. So let's just sweep stuff up here in general. Building lacks resources. Filtration medium. We're out of sand. How are we out of sand? How does that even happen? How do you run out? Like, first off, like we have all this sandstone, which like can be ground into a fine paste, I presume. Very sand-like paste. But also, like, that's the sort of thing we just had forever. And now we have none. So is there, like, any sand down here? No. No, if there was, he ate it. But there is a little tiny bit of coal. And you know what? If it helps keep this generator going, all the better. But, now we need to prioritize this dig, because we need sand. It feels bizarre to say that. You know, the idea that we need sand, but that's where we are with this colony. Things are, like, getting weird. It's polluted oxygen, but you know what? It's oxygen. That's something, I suppose. Unrefrigerated food. People are still stressed. Nildrahane in particular. What are you doing, Nildrahane? See where they are in the list. Navigation. Follow, where are you? You are doing work, which is appreciated, but you really should be resting. In fact, go put on this snazzy suit. That's not rest, I know, but Also, this can be unassigned because silver is in good health again, as far as I can tell. Yeah, see, the lack of filtration media is a problem because we also use it for the biodistiller. So we really do need sand. Clay apparently will not do. So we have other, like, immediately accessible sources of sand. Not really. We can try to get to those, I guess. There's a tiny bit of sand there. This dig we should actually prioritize a little further because it's sand and algae, so it kind of covers two bases for us. New duplicant stuff is built. Like, I need to keep an eye on Nilderhane, really. Because they're the ones that are, like, super high up. Bigwig is kind of stressed out too. But, man. No, you need the clothing equipped. Can we like turn off all your jobs except just like recovery, massage? Okay, let's toggle all tasks except massage. Like, finish whatever you're doing. That's cool. Maybe like go take a shower. That'll be good for you. And you know what, Bigwig? Let's do the same thing for Bigwig. Just massage. I don't know why tinkering has any effect on massage, but it does. And if this helps mitigate our stress problem, all the better. You know what, Blackberry? You as well. We have 3 duplicants, 3 massage tables. Y'all are gonna sort this out, man. Y'all are gonna start feeling better. You know, we demand it. And keep sweeping stuff up. Buildings are lacking resources. This is a problem. We're gonna start to, like, high priority this dig. And, granted we can cancel that, because that's gonna be too high for anyone to reach. And in the process, we're gonna get mostly sand. A little bit of fertilizer, but we don't need that with any urgency. That's also a 6. It's like, what are the priorities on stuff right now? Like, food, okay, that makes sense to be a 6. That painting should be a 5. The farm, making that a 6, makes sense. I don't know why these are 8s. Probably delivery. This should be a 5. We shouldn't... Our art shouldn't be super high priority. Art is important, but not that much. In fact, decor... Yeah, could stand to be better. We have a couple of light bulbs that we're supposed to be building. Those will make things look better on the whole. I mean, this factory is just... It's a distillery. It's not going to look good. That's just the nature of it. So our stress is actually way down now. It's not perfect, and we're going to keep an eye on these. But it is improvement, and that's what we like to see here. But also, like, Nilderhane, put on the snazzy suit, please. When you're done here, put on the snazzy suit. Sleeping. It's such a good massage. They are asleep. That's lovely. The rotting food, not lovely. But, I don't know what we can really do about it. We have all this water. I mean, our purifier's gotta keep going. So we gotta get this sand. This sand is actually, like, this is top priority now. Because we need the filtration media. And, there's not much of it on any of our other digs. There's actually not much of it around in general. I guess, like, over here there's a bit. But I'm a little surprised how little sand there is. There's like clusters of it here and there, but that's it. And like, do we want to like do a job to get all the way up here? We might want to. If that's the most accessible sand, which I hope it isn't, honestly. There's some down here, but it's so like crowded out. You know, this, in terms of like resources running low, I did not expect sand to be the one. But anyway, Nildrhain, relaxing. Stress has gone way down. I think, like, going forward, this is how we're going to try to handle our stress. We're just going to tell whoever's especially stressed out, stop everything and relax. You know, we're going to force you to take a vacation. You know, if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. More food is decaying. That's, unfortunate. So, no, put on the snazzy suit. Come on. Got some skill increases. Got a food shortage. Like that is a problem. I don't know how we're going to handle all of that. We've got, like, we got some stuff in here. Mealwood, a little chilly, a little stifled. We don't have mealwood seeds, like, anywhere. So that's annoying. Oh, sweep. We probably need another storage container or two. Like, this is... I don't want to say that, oh, things are starting to collapse or anything like that, because they're not really. Someone is marked as idle. Because I guess you are sufficiently de-stressed. So, you can go do everything now. Bigwig and Blackberry, likewise. Go do the thing. Dandelion, Cowslip. Those are the next ones to require massage. Yeah, Bigwig, you can chill out if you want to. That's fine. But we don't really need it. Manage their diets. Just eat, you know. Variable, like, standard. Okay, like, they're gonna be displeased with the food. That's reasonable, you know, to be perfectly honest. But I guess we're managing that pretty well, you know, as well as we can given the circumstances. These purifiers, they're running now. They're running again. This deodorizer should be destroyed eventually. Saying priority 8. Yeah, dig that baby out. Sweep all this up. I guess we do need another storage compactor as we go. And we're gonna put a blank canvas near it because those like have a decor debuff, and we might as well. Okay, now it's under construction. Like, it doesn't matter so much, but if people are going to be using this, like, service tunnel kind of thing, we might as well make it a little nicer. Actually, we can dig out all of that. Can we dig these out? We can dig these out. Not super high priority, but we might as well. So we have a food shortage. That's not good. Is that because of a water shortage? Like, I don't think this says... Oh, liquid. Yeah. Way more polluted water than water. I don't know what the definition of, like, what does it have to be for that to be counted? Does it just have to be visible in our world, or do we have to have a path to it? I think someone needs to come and open this manual airlock real quick, just to let this polluted water out. There's just some polluted dirt. Trench stench. Acorn. Alright. Rejuvenator. Hop on in. So, taking this, like, stress focus kind of approach, like really zeroing in on it, that is handling our stress, and it's doing it pretty well. I was definitely concerned, you know, for a little while that that stress was going to ultimately destroy our colony, and instead it looks like thirst or hunger might. Which is probably, like, substantially worse in terms of ways for a colony to collapse, but at least it's more direct, you know? Like, you can understand that. You know, it's like, oh, how did this city collapse? Well, everyone starved to death. That makes sense. Versus, like, oh, how did this city collapse? Everyone got really, really peeved. Like, there's an implicit story in that, sure, but, you know, it's not the whole thing. So, cowslip, all set. Let's give you all your tasks. And you know what? Dandelion, same to you. Whenever you feel ready, go, you know, get some work going. And, we had a problem, we identified it, we resolved it. That's problem solving. That's how you handle, like, being out here. So we have another hatch, apparently. And as long as we get the algae, I don't really care. Like, we already have one kind of trapped up here. But you know what? We have the food shortage. Let's kill him. We have 23 duplicants going in to destroy this thing. Problem solved. Up the priority on sweeping that, just so that the meat doesn't go bad. We don't want that to happen. Then is anyone at their vitals? Anyone not at 100 health? Scabious. You should hop in the rejuvenator real quick. Just in the interest of getting your health back to full. And we're at the end of cycle 71, and things are looking up. Our water situation, it's starting to look more like equilibrium. Our food shortage is a problem, absolutely. These are just making mush bars until the cows come home. And power is doing okay. It's not great, but it's okay. This kind of generator system seems to be working. That doesn't have any power. That's unfortunate. But we want this pipe to be just constant. This pipe being blocked, that's fine. This pipe should be blocked too. Like, we should be, just pushing out so much clean water that we just can't handle it. The pipes can't handle this right now. So let's prioritize deconstructing this so we can prioritize building the new water purifier. Because that's useful. Skills are increasing. That's good. We're still low on sand. Let's prioritize this up then. And build the new water purifier. Actually, no, that's the biodistillers being short. They need slime. We're short on slime? Yeah, we have so much algae and no slime. That's the opposite of what's always been the problem. So I guess, go us. We're having the opposite situation of what we used to. So let's see, we're gonna need a liquid pipe bridge here. There we go. So now that has all of its inputs. People will get to it as they get to it. This gas pipe is kind of pumping. At this point, it's mostly polluted, so maybe we can clear that out. I don't know, maybe we should leave it alone. So this does not actually need to be prioritized, but it is. Anyone else, like, lower on health? King Cup, you might as well. Just, like, get topped off a little bit. There you go. This food shortage is a problem. I'm, like, constantly concerned about it. Gonna have to find, some way to address that. Harvesting the sleek wheat. It's not a hard thing to say, even. But harvesting that might be beneficial in time. The problem is, it's only really useful on higher quality recipes, and we don't have the other ingredients. So without those, like, what can we really do? We can do a little more sweeping. Geez, this storage compactor just like filled up almost immediately. Probably because we were doing a lot of digging. That's like the theme of this video, I suppose, is digging and de-stressing. But our stress is way down, so that should get called out. That really worked. These pumps are just kind of doing their thing. This one is probably going to finish up at some point soon. This painting is just completely obscured and very disappointing. Now we can prioritize all this while deprioritizing the purifier itself, but they're all level 6 priorities, so... Oh well. We'll leave that be. Some more sweeping to do. Let's put a vase right in here. We still don't have, like, briar seeds. But the vase itself improves decor. So, that's okay. That's still making things ever so slightly better. And this is now completely breathable. Like, totally breathable. So, let's work on the biodistiller problem. And, build our way over here. This is maybe too close. So, let's cancel those. Yeah, I'm still, like, nervous about these because this is very soft. So, yeah, let's cancel, like, that much. Still get plenty of slime. We'll get more clay than we might want. Like, I don't think we can use clay anywhere, is the thing. You know? We have no use for clay. Which... I don't know, it feels bad to say about clay, but... oh well. Now, I am seeing a little cheeky trick we can do. And I don't think we're going to do it right now, because our next duplicant is going to come any moment now. But, we might find ourselves flooding this area. Trench stench. Fiverr! Fiverr's got the trench. So, put Fiverr in the other rejuvenator, and print the replacement. So who have we got? We've got Gosman, who's a quick learner. Learning is good for skill leveling, but that's about it since our research tree is done. And a bottomless stomach. We have a food problem right now, so that's a little rough. So we have either someone who's really good at digging, or someone who can't dig at all. Fortunately, there are so many jobs to do around here that having one duplicant who can't dig is not the end of the world. And early bird might be good. I don't know. The food quality expectation, decor expectation, those are maybe more beneficial. So we'll take this duplicant, and you get to be marjoram. I don't think we have a marjoram in this group yet. Can we see? Yeah, we have, this will be duplicant 27. I think it's okay if we start losing track of names at this point. I think that's perfectly acceptable. But here we are, marjoram. You can claim those spots as your own, and we'll see what you do on the next video. For now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, a like would be appreciated, subscribe doubly so. But either way, ta-ta for now.